Today we are celebrating the launch of the new ESFRI Roadmap on research infrastructure. ESFRI is the strategic forum, European strategic forum for research infrastructures, and produces periodically an update of its main document that is called the Roadmap, and that contains a selection of those research infrastructure that are considered to be strategically important for giving to Europe a robust backbone for its advanced research. But this document is more than that. Is not only identifying infrastructures, but it is also understanding the way they operate and how they are linked with each other, and what is the relevance of the European infrastructures in the global scene. Several of these research infrastructures are in fact of very much international interest. Some do have an international constituency, so there are non-European partners, and all of them represent, ensemble, the European effort to make an overall ecosystem of research infrastructure supporting all domains of research. This is a unique feature of this European exercise. It does not exist elsewhere in the world, that in a single strategic document we address all the domains of knowledge and the infrastructures that are needed to support them. How do we select the new projects? Well, we have refined through the years a methodology that addresses both the scientific merit of the new projects as well as the maturity, the soundness, the existence of a political support by at least 3 member states, the existence of a design study that has already been accomplished, a costing estimate, and therefore if the new project is considered as desirable on all these aspects and ready to start implementation, it can come on the roadmap. We have 6 new projects this year, and these 6 new projects from now on have 10 years to complete their implementation and to start producing science services along with the others that are divided in projects and landmarks according to the fact they are still being in the implementation phase or that they are already well established producing research and science services. It has global impact both for the contents, the objectives, the enabling capabilities that these infrastructures have in different domains, and also organizationally for the openness that several of these projects have to full international participation, or just the need to have a full international participation. Like the simplest example is the Square Kilometre array, a huge project of radio telescopes. The 2 sites that can host these radio telescopes are in the southern hemisphere, so in Australia and in South Africa. The general project has been conceived in Europe, so the managing center is in Europe and the participation is global, basically. So this is one case. Other cases are just the need and the availability of sharing access, sharing data, and sharing also design of upgrades or next implementations. Well, ESFRI keeps receiving mandates from the Competitiveness Council of Europe, so it has been addressed with a request to contribute with a vision on how to optimize the expenditure of member states for e-infrastructure, the electronic infrastructure that supports the scientific data, so for computing, for data networking, for storage, and this is an important mandate. We have a mandate to develop a methodology for monitoring the performance of research infrastructures, so not only limited to our catalog of the infrastructures that are listed by ESFRI, but also all others that are nationally funded or regionally funded and that operate in Europe for user access, so with the same criteria as the ESFRI infrastructure. So this is a new challenge, and these are things that keep us busy before the new cycle of update will take place in a couple of years or more.